Vibe coding is free. You describe the app, the machine builds it, you ship by lunch. No bill, no catch. And then, eventually, there's a knock at the door. It's the tax man, and he has been counting. Here's what the demo never tells you. You didn't skip the work, you financed it. Vibe coding is a payday loan. Monday, you're a genius. App shipped, nothing down, money in hand. But that money was never free. It's the highest interest debt in software, and the collector always knocks on the worst possible day when you're already broke. Every shortcut today is a payment due later, and the bill goes to the version of you least able to pay it, 2 a.m. you, debugging you. So let's do the audit. The top 5 Vibe taxes, worst to catastrophic. Number 5, the review tax. The time you saved typing? You owe it back reading. 4,000 lines you did not write, do not understand, and have to approve anyway. So you do the honest thing. You scroll to the bottom and you click Approve. 1.2 seconds. Reviewed. There's a bug on line 300. You'll meet it later. This is the cheapest tax on the list, and almost nobody pays it. Number 4. The money tax. The meter. Your agent hit a wall at midnight and did what it does best. It tried again and again. The same broken tool 400 times, full frontier model, while you slept. You woke up to a working feature and a $900 bill you never agreed to. Cost isn't a side effect of vibe coding. Cost is the only feedback signal that fires on time. Number 3. The entropy tax. Every session, the machine adds a little more. A second function that does the first one's job. A folder nobody asked for. A config that overrides the other config. None of it is wrong, exactly. It just grows. Until one day you change one thing, and 7 things you've never seen catch fire. Nobody chose this. There's no single bad decision to point at, just 1,000 tiny ones, compounding every session, until your codebase is a city nobody has a map of. Number 2. The security tax. And this is where it stops being funny money and starts being the news. The machine writes you a function. It's beautiful, clean, readable, variable names a poet would weep at. And hard-coded, right there in the middle of it, is your database password, in plain text, with a little comment that says, fix later. No input validation. The front door isn't unlocked. There is no door. There's a sign that says door with an arrow. And it looks so professional, you ship it with pride. And while you're admiring how clean it is, the tax man is in the back, quietly loading your entire customer table into a van. And number 1, the big one, the comprehension tax. Here's the trap, and it's beautiful in the worst way. You didn't write any of this, so you don't understand any of this. Which was fine, right up until 2 a.m., when number 2 on this list goes off, and prod is down, and the customer is on the phone, and you open the file that's broken, and it's a stranger. You have never seen this code in your life, and there is exactly one thing in the entire building that knows how it works. It's the thing that broke it. So now you're on the phone with the agent at 2 in the morning, reading it its own code, asking it, gently, because you need it, what does this do? You're not the developer anymore. You're a hostage, negotiating with the kidnapper for the safe return of software you technically own. So, add it up. Everything you saved sits at the top. The total sits at the bottom. And the total is bigger. It was always going to be bigger. You didn't skip the work. You paid retail, plus penalties. And the worst line item isn't even on the bill. The code you didn't write. You never learned. The muscle went soft. That tax follows you to your next job. So, vibe code. Just read the bill. It always comes due. That's the vibe tax. Subscribe to Exit Code 1. The tax man knows where you live.